one of the best hot spring resorts in Japan. What kind of place is Hakone? Beautiful scenery, healing space, pleasant moments, somewhere that makes you want to visit again and again. This is Hakone. Let's have a look at the allure of Hakone. Let's go to Hakone. Designated as a national park, the town of Hakone is surrounded by lush green mountains. First, let's look at some of the spectacular natural scenery that Hakone has to offer. When it comes to Hakone sightseeing, Owakudani is the place to be. After crossing a valley of 130 meters above the ground, the smell of sulfur begins to waft through the car, and the deserted Owakudani Valley comes into sight. With the smell of sulfur and the spewing white smoke, you will be able to feel the very heartbeat of the earth up close. Until the Edo period, it was called Jigokudani, Hell Valley, and today it is one of Hakone's most popular sightseeing attractions because of its unique scenery. This is the black egg, famous in Owakudani. It is a hot spring egg made from the chemical reaction of geothermal heat and volcanic gas. Lake Ashinoko is a spot that should not be missed when sightseeing in Hakone. It is a resort area Hakone's most spectacular spots can be enjoyed. For a great view of Lake Ashinoko, you can't miss the sightseeing boats and pirate ships that offer a relaxing way to explore the water. Popular among families with children, it is a popular tourist spot with an elegant lake and seasonal nature. There are many mountains in Hakone, including Mount Hakone, Mount Sengen, and Mount Kintoki. One of them is Komagatake, with a panoramic view of Hakone from the top of the mountain. The Komagatake ropeway is one of the means of transportation to the top of the mountain. After a 7-minute ride, there is a spectacular view at the top of the mountain of Mount Fuji, Suruga Bay, and the Izu Peninsula. In Hakone, there are a variety of sceneries throughout the year. During spring, the Miyagi no Hayakawa Bank is lined with cherry blossoms that stretch for about 600 meters. Green leaves are spread everywhere during the summer. On the forest promenade, basking in the sunlight through the trees, take a stroll along a small path in the forest, feeling the green sun. Chisuji Falls is located on the upper reaches of the Jakotsu River in Kowakidani, Hakone town. It is about 3 meters high and 20 meters wide. The name comes from the fact the water flows down like many strands of thread. During the summer, Genji fireflies can be seen around the waterfall. Another famous waterfall in Hakone is Hiryu Falls, which is one of the largest waterfalls in Kanagawa Prefecture. The waterfall flows down in 2 stages, and it is said that the waterfall was named Hiryu no Taki because of the shape of the water bouncing off the wall rocks resembles a flying dragon. During the Kamakura period, it is said to have been a place of practice for Shugendo. Fall with its colorful leaves. One of the must-see places in Hakone in the fall is Sengokuhara Suzuki grass fields. The area around the northwestern foot of Daigatake in the Sengokuhara area is a field of Suzuki grass. The golden wheat sway all over during the fall, making it a beautiful scenery. Hakone is full of color throughout all 4 seasons. Enjoy Hakone during your favorite season. In Hakone, there are various places where history is preserved to this day. Hakone Shrine was founded in 757 by Mangan Shonin. At its present location as a satomiya, shrine built in village area as a worship space. Now, regardless of the season, it is visited by many people. The Amakazu Tea House is a traditional Japanese cultural resting place. The former Tokaido Highway in Hakone, which connects Odawara and Mishima, is also known as Hakone Hachiri and is registered as Japan Heritage. The stone pavement of the former Tokaido Highway in Hakone. In the Edo period, about 400 years ago, this area was one of the most difficult roads for travelers. The Edo shogunate built this stone pavement to cope with the muddy roads in the mountains with many steep slopes. This is a line of cedar trees along the old Hakone Road, which runs about 500 meters from Moto Hakone to Onshi Hakone Park. Feel the depth of time as you stroll along the rows of 400 cedars as old as 350 years. Hakone Sekisho, an important historical site of transportation during the Edo period. Using the techniques and tools of the artisans of the time, it was restored and once again appeared on the shores of Lake Ashinoko 140 years later. Its imposing appearance gives you the impression that you're lost in the Edo period. Hakone Sekisho, a location with a great view, is the entrance for traveling to Hakone Ashinoko. The Hakone Sekisho invites visitors to take a trip to Hakone, a city full of history. Hakone Yosegi Zaiku, also known as Hakone Market Tree, is a traditional craft and a popular souvenir of Hakone. If you look closely, you will see that each of the handcrafted patterns by the artisans has a different expression, making the selection of souvenirs more enjoyable. Throughout the year, Hakone hosts a variety of traditional events. During the Ashinoko Summer Festival Week held in summer, various festivals take place, starting with the Lake Water Festival, dedicated to the 9 dragons that are the guardian gods of Lake Ashinoko. From ancient times, the villagers living in Lake Ashinoko have celebrated this important festival. We have been celebrating this important festival on a grand scale. Every year, firework displays, night stalls, portable shrines, and taiko drums are held every night. The Hakone Daimonji Yaki Festival, one of the 3 major festivals in Hakone, is a summer tradition and is enjoyed by many people every year. Daimonji Yaki is held as an urabon farewell fire to comfort the spirits of the dead and the living. Beginning from 2 months before the event, the Miyagi-no Youth Association works silently and diligently on the preparations. On the day of the event, they jump up and down on the steep dark slope in the scorching hot wind to create the Dai character. With the hard work of the Miyagi-no Youth Association, the Dai character is ignited. And about 2,000 fireworks, including Star Mine and Niagara fireworks, are launched at the same time. The Hakone Daimyo procession is held in the fall. Every year, a total of 170 people, including flag bearers and dew washers in the front, hair spears, ladies' maids, and daimyo palanquins parade through Yumoto Onsenkyo, and a historical picture scroll can be seen. All of the various traditional events that take place in the midst of the dazzling seasons are great to see. Forest Adventure Hakone is an athletic facility built on trees and at least 5 meters tall. Looking down, it may seem daunting, but take a bold step forward and invigorate yourself. Enjoy with a significant other, family, or friends. Release your everyday stress in nature. There are a lot of golf courses in Hakone. The nature of Hakone will help you relax as you play golf. Designated as Fuji Hakone Izu National Park, hiking in Hakone offers plenty of opportunities to enjoy the beauty of nature and historical sites. With various hiking courses, you will definitely be able to find one to enjoy. In the Ashinoko West Shore course, you can walk through the lakeside forest while looking at Mount Komagatake and Hakone Shrine over Ashinoko. There are also campsites in Hakone, surrounded by rich scenery of nature. Fun Space Ashinoko Camping Village is a campsite located near the Lake Ashinoko West Coast course. At this campsite, you can enjoy a barbecue with a panoramic view of Hakone town. Please enjoy the activities that Hakone has to offer. There are many museums in Hakone. Each museum has its own individuality. Boredom will not be an issue. One of the best ways to enjoy sightseeing in Hakone is to visit the museums. After experiencing Hakone, it's all about the hot springs. Hakone is famous for its hot springs. Hakone is lined with some of Japan's top hot springs and inns, where you can experience the finest hospitality. You can take a hot spring bath while enjoying the scenery of Hakone, relaxing in a hot spring bath, or talking about your memories of Hakone. The hot springs of Hakone will relax you. Hakone offers a lot of scenery and activities, and it's also close to Narita International Airport and Haneda Airport. Take the Shinkansen and transfer at Odawara Station, and you will arrive in 15 minutes. From the Tokyo metropolitan area, Shinjuku, it only takes about 70 minutes to get there by romance car. Double the fun by going with friends, with a significant other, or family. When traveling by car, it only takes 1 hour from Tokyo by using toll roads such as expressways. These are just a few of the attractions of Hakone. When you arrive in Hakone, take the mountain railway or cable car to experience the seasonal changes. Explore the nature-rich town of Hakone. You will surely find a lot to love about Hakone. Let's go to Hakone.